G'day my fellow scouts, it is Micka from Scouts of Entertainment here, bringing you a nice 5v3 Toll for Last Siege Battle replay today from 3rd Age Reforged. Sent to me by Buzzerd last December, so apologies for getting back to this one. Buzzerd, I'm just going through all my old replays. You can send them to the links here displayed on your screen, which you'll find in the video description below. They are my email at scoutsoфentertainment@gmail.com, my Discord ID, we can post replays to me directly onto Discord, and the final is an invite link to join my Discord server at Scouts Reconnaissance, where you can post all manner of Total War replays into the Battle Replay sub-channel you will find there. You'll also find in the video description below various funding options available if you'd like to support my work. Just really help out the channel and the Discord. But if you want to help out in other ways, don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe if not already, and tick that bell for notifications so you stay up to date with all the latest content as it drops. Leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. And with that, let's start with Buzzerd's army today, who is one of 3 defenders. He's commanded around with Numenor. He has some Pharaohs and Swordmasters here, along with some Belegar footmen. We've also got some Numenorian Shield Guard here, and Numenorian Cohort, about 3 units of them, maybe even 4 in this line here. No, 2 units there. These are Steel Bows here, Cohort over here. We've got some Shield Guard over here and some Cohort, some Royal Legion of Armados, Belegar Pikemen, some Naru Sentinels, more Belegar Pikemen, 2 units of Belegar Archers. I think I already covered the Shield Guard there. Got some Adudium Shadow Bows there, Rangers, very important in today's battle. Numenorian Steel Bows, again AP Archers. Got a Trebuchet here as well. And I think that's it there for him. So let's move to his first ally today, which looks like it is Angmar, commanded by Rhudaur Baggins. We've got some Richarm Hammerguard here, armoured up. Some Richarm Blackguard as well, Blackwatch Legion. So it looks like Rhudaur's gone for the elite style Angmar force. He's upgraded pretty much all his armour options available. Some Richarm Pikemen there, some Angmar Marauders, 2 units of them. We've got some Angmar Halberds, Guardians of Corundum. We've also got some more Angmar Halberds, or it could be part of the same unit actually. I think maybe 2 more units here of Guardians of Corundum, more Marauders, some Barrow Whites. We have some Trolls of Angmar here, love those guys. And we have the final defender too, coming over the hills here, Valcarionh, who's commanding the realm of Mirkwoodr today. And he's got some high-paying archers here, armoured up, along with some Elders of the Elven King, which is an elite. I think it's like Iron Thorn Arrow unit, which is very powerful. It knocks over any unit that it hits, as long as you're firing horizontally. If you fire vertically, guys, it won't have the same effect, so just keep that in mind. We have here some Richarm Pikemen here, some Gundabad Guard. Up here we've got some more Barrow Whites. We've had some Gundabad Guard there, some Ents coming over. We've got here some Highland 200 heavy swords here, a couple of units of them. Woodland Protectors here, High Earth Sword and Shields. Spears and Emendua, a couple of units there. Some Hurek, Spear and Shields there, 2 units. And some High Earth Sword and Shields, Her Sword and Shields, my bad. And some Woodland Protectors here, and Elven King's Palace Guard there. I was getting tripped up on Elders and Elven, whatever. Okay, we do have some more Angmar units which we didn't comment on earlier, and we haven't yet seen the Witches of Angmar. Yeah, we'll see though. Come up here, nothing there. Okay, over here we have some... Oh no, Belegar Park, and that's Numenor there. And I don't see the Witches just yet. Let's go to the first of their opponents today, or the attackers. She's come over the bridge actually pretty quickly. We've got Rhudaur here, commanded by Stegri 4. We've got some Rhudaur swordsmen here, a few units of them. We also have Mordor, commanded by Panther. He's got 2 units of Blackguard Barad-dûr coming over. Some Moron Halberds, a couple units there. Next to some Rhudaur swordsmen. Orc Maulers as well. More Rhudaur swordsmen, some... Is that Pikemen or... No, it's just Moron Halberds, okay. We have here some Artherdain Pikemen though. Some Blackwolds as well. Trollshaw Axe Throwers, couple of units there. Etamor's Troll Hunters. We've got here some Witchram Slavers here. Some Rhudaur Clansmen, armoured up. Artherdain Berserkers, more Rhudaur Clansmen armoured. We've got here Sauron's Will, love those guys too. Olog High, and more Rhudaur Clansmen. Over here, some Orc Javelins, and some Orc Fodder from Panther. I don't know why they're going over here, maybe to help out their allies when they assault the land bridge. We've also got here some Templar Guard here, excellent unit to deploy up here. They'll definitely keep the defenders from coming up here on stationing forces on this plateau. If they do, they're pretty much dead men. But the Elders of the Elven King will be the unit that drives these guys off the hill for sure. They've got greater range and also knocks them on their butts. And so while they're on their butts, they're not shooting. And while they're not shooting, they're being killed. Which is what you want. If you're the guy shooting at them, of course. Over here, we have Artherdain, commanded by the Allfather, the most holiest of the Reforged players. He's got some Artherdain men-at-arms here. Again, looks like this army here is all fully armoured up. we have here some dismounted Knights of Numenor, generals in that unit. Some Artherdain men at arms, Dunedain peacekeepers here as well. I'm going to wager about 2 to 3 units of Artherdain men at arms here, I'm guessing of course. We have some Artherdain marksmen, I think maybe 2 units of them here. Some evidence spearmen here, armoured up. A couple units I believe there. Don't know if he's brought any Dunedain Rangers. I keep my eye of course for Dunedain Troll Slayers, that's worthy of noting as well. And some dismounted Forest Aaron Knights I see there as well. Anyway, moving on, we have Rohan, commanded by Overlord. He's got some Westmark Marshals here, a couple units of them. Some Medusal Guard there, 2 units of Shieldmanes of Rohan. Some Westmark Infantry. We got here some Rhudaur Axemen as well. Some Halmingus, a few units there. Yeah, maybe a few units, 2 or 3 at least. We have some Westmark Spearmen and Westmark Infantry. And 2 units of Eastmark Axemen. Up here we have some Rhudaur Spearmen there. And we got Imladris, I believe, commanded by JoeyWanKenobi. He's got some Elden with Swordmasters there. We've also got some Dunedain Peacekeepers over here. This one of Forest Aaron Knights. Trebuchet belonging to the Allfather this time. Some Swords Rivendell here, couple units there, armoured up. Make that 3 now total. We have 2 units of Imladris Sentries. Up here. Rhudaur and River Wards, couple units of them. Couple units of the Imladris Guardians. Maybe even 3. I'm going to say 2 there. And that's all I see there actually. I'm surprised. I thought I would see some Norrentine Warriors, some Eldenly Archers, there's the Dunedain Troll Slayers. We've got some Eldenly Spearmen there, couple units, some Gwaitham Marine. So it looks like pretty much both attackers and defenders here have gone all out on the armour upgrades today. Both sides gearing up for a heavy fight. Now the attackers here are getting closer. Now the defenders here trying to keep things minimal on the plateau up there. Mainly because that Trebuchet, if we've got a good shot, it might just hit this bunch of forces here. Which wouldn't be the end of the world. We're still hurt, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. Been about guard here. It does concern me this area, but this is mostly light tier troops, so I suppose getting a lot of casualties here wouldn't be the biggest deal. But we have seen some decent hits here from artillery and Isengard Ballista forces in the past. Again, Trebuchet could get a good hit here on the Woodland Protectors. Valcarionh needs to be very mindful of that Trebuchet, as does Rhudaur. He's definitely trying to move that Trebuchet to get a better angle here on Valcarion's forces. Valcarionh should be reacting to that and trying to spread out his forces as best he can to sort of minimize the casualties or potential casualties that Trebuchet could inflict on him. Alright, up here we've got some Herpang Archers, a couple units there, so Valcarion's ready to provide some decent archer support. Although they should be only effective, this will be the kill box area for the Mirkwoodr Archers there, the Herpang Archers. Obviously when those enemy troops get into the battle line here, those archers will become less effective, pretty much redundant at that point. So yeah, Valcarionh needs to sort of pay attention when he's firing his Herpang Archers. He wants to use them to their fullest extent, or their fullest capacity, so he gets the most kills as he can. He just needs to switch it up and keep shooting at units that are in this vicinity here, not when they're attacking up here. Those archers will not get a hit on them at all. And over here, wow, we've got Stereo Samples and Trollshire Axos by themselves. There are no archer forces in the area here, which is very unusual. We've got Belagar Archers here, but they're not shooting. Whoa. Okay. What happened there? Okay, there was a Trebuchet there firing down. Good hit. Belagar Archers might be trying to reload, I don't know. This is probably a bit frustrating for Stegri. He wants these guys to fire already, but they're just not doing it for him. Here we go. We got the Belagar Footman out front, just to absorb that fire, keep the Belagar Pikeman alive. He needs a Pikeman more to hold this choke point, and then the Belagar Footman hands down. Which is why he's sort of sacrificing that unit. But I am surprised that he's not putting a lot of pressure here on the Trollshire Axos, you know? This is very light fire here coming from Numenor. Belagar Archers obviously don't have the right firing angle, so I'm only seeing a couple of archers fire at once. But they are running out of footmen. They're running out of footmen, and those axes are starting to find their way to the pikemen. They could be out of ammunition at this point. It looks like they are, actually. Yep, they are. Whoa, what is going on here? I tell you what, yeah, fire that trebuchet down. We've got black walls, Blackguard Barad-dûr. Potentially a lot of casualties here can be claimed by Numenor. You should be aiming at the Blackguard Barad-dûr because right now they're running through into a bigger blob of troops, I reckon. Tell you what, where are the Rangers? I mean, even the Rangers could get a good payday here. The Dunedain Shadowbows could get a decent payday right now. What have we got here? Is anyone firing in? The Dunedain Shadowbows over there. So the Shadowbows are right there, but they're not firing in here. That's a little crazy, actually. This whole area is packed. We got it. Who's shooting? Is it Valcarionh that are shooting? It is. They're firing at a decent angle. Troll Shaxo is getting butchered by the pikemen. And what's left of the footmen there too, 27. Rhudaur Swordsman coming up. A little surprising he's sending up the Swordsman when he's still got a Troll Shaxo unit ready to fire in to the defence. And another good hit there from the trebuchet. Numenor and Steelbows here. I don't know who they're firing at though. It could be the Blackguard of Barad-dûr. And all these other units here just getting in the way. Who knows? I am a little bit surprised the Dunedain Shadowbows didn't try and test the waters, so to speak. You know, fire a few volleys in there, see how effective they are. And then, you know, if it looks good, keep firing. If you don't think it's really worth the ammunition, then halt. But, you should always try and test the waters, you know, see if it's any good, the angle you got. See if you're hitting a lot of troops. There's no harm in firing one volley. There's harm in wasting all your ammunition, of course, if it's not being that effective. But, yeah, one of the Buzzerd's mistakes here is I don't think he's really testing how effective his Dunedain Shadowbows could potentially be. I think he's better off aiming too at the Mordor halberds, because, you know, they're surrounded by Blackguard, Rhudaur Swordsmen, or Rhudaur Axemen. Oh, sorry, Mordor Elkmaulers. I didn't get those right. My apologies. Orkmaulers, Mordor Halberds, and Blackguard of Barad-dûr. All in this area here. Rhudaur Swordsmen also making their way through. Like, here'd be a good spot. He actually has been firing to this area, to give him credit. Now, I'm not seeing any reinforcements being brought up here. The Belliger pikemen are looking a bit thin there. If it's Buzzard's intention to hold that choke point, he should be sending out reinforcements. I mean, we've got Valcarionh just firing straight into the line in front of them. No, looks like he's going to let them come in. Okay. I'm not seeing any casualties there, so Trebuchet obviously didn't get a shot on them. Guard standing by. We've got here Eastmark Axe mixed in with some Orc fodder. And some Swords Rivendell here. First line of defense holding pretty strong. Guard Guards lost almost half their capacity. Barrow Whites here still very, very strong. Not too surprising there, given who they're fighting. Mingus moving up. Not really sure who they're hoping to shoot, except there's some good Guard. Maybe some spears of Endor, but that's about it. But so far the battle here is pretty quiet at the moment. Rhudaur Spearman here. It's the Eastmark Axeman you gotta watch out. Sorry, Eastmark Spearman you gotta watch out for, not the Rhudaur Spearman. Those are the guys with javelins. There you go, there they are. I don't think they'll fire, not where they are right now. We got here the Herping Archers firing in. I wonder how many volleys he'll actually try to fire. He's got to be careful there, they're a bit close to the front lines. I am impressed that the archers appear to be getting such accurate shots on the enemy so close to their own friendly troops. I thought the elves would find it a bit more difficult, to be honest. The Ismark's spearman here, firing into the spears of Imladris. Overlord using his javelins a little bit too early there. Maybe he should be saving those javelins for late game, you know, or unless the defenders bring up some elite troops, like the witches. If he does have witches, that'd be certainly a time to use the Ismark spearman. We got up here. Dinim Shadowbow still not firing. Trebuchet here just searching for a target. Maybe he's trying to fire in the Olar Kai, I don't know. Definitely looking for a shot. Dumbin Parkman coming up. Yeah, he's going after him. That one looks better. Yeah, nice hit there. First shot obviously a bit short. The second shot wasn't much better. It looked better from a distance. But still, I reckon he's better shooting off at this blob here for now. I'll guarantee he gets plenty of kills, I reckon. Okay, so Frodo will send up some Angmar Marauders here to hold the line. And we also got some Moron Halberds here as well. Sorry, Moron Halberds. I think I said Angmar Halberds. Jeez. I get myself a little bit twisted there for a second. The Moron Halberds went in the fight before. They were just at a prepared stance. And so far, the defender's holding pretty strong there. It is 7% to 13%. Buzzerd just sort of eyeing the blob below him, trying to figure out whether or not it's worth shooting. No, I still don't see any witches here whatsoever. I'm starting to think he didn't bring any. Imagine that. Okay, Ismark's being here firing to the good and bad guard. Grey White's here absorbing some of that arrow, that javelin fire. We got all the Barrow Whites. They just keep getting back up. Angmar on the left side, sorry, Angmar on the right and the centre here, owning Rohan. Mirkwoodr's being forced back because well, that's where he was holding the whole time. We've got more troops being sent up, but these are mostly light tier troops. Here you got elf on elf. I think the Swords of Rhudaur would have it over the Spears of Imladris. So it does look like the Swords of Rhudaur here are pushing them back a little bit. It's funny, isn't it, how the commander of the Goldback Guard here kind of looks similar to the Dragon Slayers of Ered Mithrin of Erebor. He's like a grown-up dwarf, almost. Don't know if that fire's coming in from the Artherdain. I think it's coming from the Helmingus. Yeah, it is. Well, we've got reinforcements coming in, and Mirkwoodr is certainly opening up on them. But Artherdain is armoured up. Not the biggest thing in the world for him right now to worry about. Artherdain wearing it well. But they're aiming for the weakest link in the line. And so Mirkwoodr obviously needs to think about setting up reinforcements soon. Oh, they've already punched through here. Now javelins at the ready, but they didn't get them up fast enough. Spears and Endure now moving to hold the Artherdain men arms in place. And the Winter Protectors might indeed turn around and fire into them. Straight into their left flank. Or the Witch on Pikemen will move up and engage them. So the pikemen are moving in. Here comes the Ents. Valcarionh obviously thinks he needs to send them in right now to sort of stabilise the line, push back the enemy. Might be a little too soon to use the Ents, but they do have Trolls of Gundabad and Trolls of Angmar still in reserve right now, so maybe they think it's okay to send up one Troll-like unit at this stage of the fight. I'll tell you what, he's lucky those javelins aren't coming in for the Ents direction. Now, this is a mistake. Don't send the Ents on their own. They're like the Trolls. They don't do well out front and in the fight. They only do well supported. Like any Troll unit, they're not a lone wolf styled unit. They're already starting to fall. Looks like we've got Greenwood Rangers firing in. We do. This is good to see. Westmark Spear moving up. Let's see if the Rangers are going to fire in their direction. It does not look like it. He might be shooting his own Ents there by accident. Let's have a look over here. How's Buzzerd going? It looks like the attackers have pushed forward quite a bit since we last saw. All javelins running backwards. Mirror and steel bows might be targeting them. Unclear. Curious, could be out of ammunition. Numenor looking pretty strong here with Angmar. Even the Trolls standing by. See, it's a little bit funny. We've got a small contingent here of Rhudaur swordsmen and Mordor halberds here. The defenders could just move forward and wipe them out, overpower them very quickly. But it might indeed what the attackers are banking on. I don't know if this unit of Trollstro Axos is out of ammunition yet. It looks like they still got ammo. Yeah, they do. Not too many fire in their direction. All quiet on the western front. Western front. starting to see why it could be 50,000 frames. Both sides are a little bit nervous about sending their forces in, you know? They're afraid of committing their forces only to be hit with a sledgehammer that cripples their attack and or defense, costing them the battle. Greenwood Rangers firing in on the Artherdain forces. Allfather's combining his Artherdain men-at-arms units here. We have 2 units of these guys, I believe. Yep. Rangers could be out of ammunition. 19 to 30%. Another sentry standing by. They're definitely in range here of the Herpang archers. I know they're in loose formation. Might be worth firing a couple of volleys into. They are a deadly pike unit. Artherdain's trying to surge forward, break the lines. He might succeed. Rohan's definitely trying to help him with the push. So see, the forces are evenly balanced. And here comes the Richmond pikemen. You see, Allfather's put his troops in a very exposed position here. The pikemen just got to hurry up and get into the fight. He's got to run. Just sort of get them away from the arrow fire. Westmark Marshal's moving up. We've got 2 Ents here left alive. It'd be good if the Winter Protectors here, they have their javelins out right now. They could be firing into the Artherdain men-at-arms here, and after they kill these guys, it's straight into the amount of sentries after that. There's not too many Artherdain men-at-arms here. So Valcariohn's decision here to pull out is a mistake, I reckon. It wouldn't take too many javelins for him to get through Artherdain's forces and straight into Imladris' sentries. The opportunity is there for it. Now he can throw javelins straight into the amount of sentries. He should be moving up his woodland protectors right now to fire into these guys. Well, he's getting them ready. Oh, he's running away! Oh no! Well, he's got his Herpang archers going into him, that's something. Who's he firing into? He's trying to get a hit on the heroic spearmen, and they're lined up with the trebuchet here. But Karen's attention though is on the main defense on the plateau, so he's not noticing this right now. We've got Imladris Guardians here on the bridge, or what's left of them. So Frodo's done a good job repelling both Artherdain and Imladris forces here coming across the bridges. Temple Guard here I think are off there. Yep, they're long gone, probably. Up here, what do we have? Who is here? Okay, let's stop up their attack over here. We've got Olakai versus the Trolls of Gundabad. And Doom Shadowbow's firing in? Nope. Steelbows aren't firing in, Trebuchet's not firing in. This would be a good time to fire in, you know. Municipal Chosen and Blackboard's coming in. Come on, Buzzerd. Turn your attention here, mate. It's all nicely packed. There's your present. All you have to do is accept it. Big, bold plan here from the attackers. It could really backfire on them. They've got to hurry up and get through this as quickly as possible. Blackguard moving up precisely to get them through here as fast as possible. Buzzard a bit too slow on the uptake here. Still no activity from up top. Panther playing his cards well. Getting his allies through this dangerous zone right here. Yeah, defenders could have really, or so, kneecapped this attack before it bore any fruit. Because it's bearing fruit right now. And now he can't fire in. The forces are already mixed with the defenders. The attackers already mixed with the defenders. There's no clear shot. The trolls of Angmar moving up. That got a Rhudaur here broke. Trebuchet here could have shot. Well, they get a nice shot here on the Rhudaur swordsman. Or the Blackwolds, possibly, but you know, Blackwolds here. Their troops stretch to the front lines. Sauron's really now too close to the fight to really target. Not without risking friendly fire. Buzzerd being very reserved for these ammunition. He's obviously got plans for his ammunition in the late game. Hopefully it doesn't backfire on him. This push here has gone pretty smooth for the attackers. And Javelins here moving up. We get some good fire there on the Numenor cohort. All the Angmar Marauders at the back here. We'll see how well they go. Javelins here pretty good for hitting their targets. They're firing straight into the Pharazim Swordmasters. These guys here are 3 HP. Now, let's go up here and have a quick look. I really want to know if they have ammunition or not. Okay, that's a no from the steel bows. There could be a no for the shadow bows, and I've used up all of it already. Same goes for the trebuchet. So it's not that Buzzerd can't use the ammunition, he might not have a choice. These steel bows could fire in. Now Rhudaur Sentinels, I don't know if they're in tight formation or loose formation. I don't know why, but they look like they're in loose formation there to me. I could be wrong. Probably am. The attackers here, they're slowly chipping away, they're making their way through. So Buzzerd, if you couldn't fire on these guys at all, you were out of ammunition up top, and I apologise. It's unfortunate. Rangers would have been very, very good to have about now. The other guy's just trying to provide some support. Gallagher archers will still be in range of the enemy back here, maybe on the hill. It could be better for them. You know? But right now it's only a matter of time before Numenor falls, and he'll fall faster now that they're breaking through on the left. Maybe. Gallagher archers deliberately firing in this area to try and push them back. It seems to be helping. Rodent javelins here, I don't know. Can they really fire to anybody? We got here some Numenor cohort in between the buildings here. They're being slowly slaughtered by the Reforged javelins. We got Belgar archers over here, not firing in. I wonder if they can, but they are. Maybe not, or Buzzerd would have tried it already. It's possible. Over here, Frodo's forces continue to hold. Although Styria is having some success on the last bridge. Witcherman slavers are also here. The higher lane needs to be sent in straight away. They can charge into the backs of the Artherdain berserkers. Here they go. Valcarionh sent them in. Charge, elves, charge! Against Witcherman slavers, the attackers I think will still win that fight, but at least they'll hold for a while. And actually the defenders could hold here. They've got a unit of Guardians Current Duel not doing anything right now. They should be sent over straight away to charge into the flank of the Artherdain berserkers. I don't know if Frodo's going to do that or not. Yeah, he is. Jeez, these guys are on top of things, so I tell you what. $48 to 62 here. Bouncer power dead even at this stage. Now, is Mirkwoodr out of ammunition? That is the question. Wardens are almost luck here. Yep, looks like they're out of ammo. Temple Guard here trying to fire into the Herrick Spearman. So attackers are almost through over here. Barrow Whites holding the enemy back for now, doing what they do best. Then, eventually they will fall. So what we got here? We've got 29 Troll Slayers left, dismounted Knights of Numenor. Oh, Allfather. Okay, surprised to see them still up. Rhudaur Spearmen. Wardens of the North, AP Archers them. Medusa Guard here, also a powerful Javelin unit. Marshals and Shield Maidens here, so this is what's left. Oh no, hang on. Imladris has got his forces over here. It's probably easier for him to send his forces across the bridges. Maybe hand up to outflank the enemy. Could be what he's trying to do. It's not that hard. You just put your forces here, then you click over. Then you click them on the other side for them to cross the bridges. A little bit of a pathfinding trick you got to overcome to get your forces across this way. Right now. Oh, Belgar archers are here. Got here. They're trying to kill as many as they can before they have to fall back. Not bad. Looks like he's going to fall back now. Belgar archers here, out of ammo. Looking to charge in. Just a slow grind to get through that. Buzzerd setting up more reinforcements here. Well, there must be a reason he's just trying to delay the enemy. Archers are in guard mode, firing point blank into their foes. Witches of Angmar, so they are up here. They obviously can't fire down below. Well, or I'm sure they would have tried already if they could. That's unfortunate. Buzzerd just moved his archers around there to fire into the flanks of the enemies. Not a bad idea. He's getting about 20 archers or so to fire in at once. It's not bad. A huge push here from the attackers. I was thinking Numenor had enough there, but I'm thinking maybe I'm wrong. You can see how quickly they're pushing their way forwards. We've got Belliger archers trying to run away. Oh no, they're broken. They're not running away. Sorry, they're not withdrawing. They're running out of fear. And they're also about to be outflanked. And Buzzerd might have forgotten entirely about this Numenor cohort here because, well, no one's giving two shits about them. To put it bluntly. And excuse the language, of course. Okay, what's going on over here? Alright. So, Berserkers here, down to 15. Enslavers down to 20. So, defenders had a small impact there. Oh, Imladris is moving across, unimpeded. They pretty much wiped out all the defenders here on the plateau. Looks like Rohan was really costly there for them. They lost a few. Really affected by that push. Now Valcariohn's establishing his own defense up here. He's by himself. We've got Angmar and Numenor on the other side, and Mirkwoodr's on this side. That should divvy up the attack. But the question is, which attackers will go for which target? Angmar, Numenor, or Mirkwoodr? Or should the attackers just focus on Mirkwoodr for now, try to overpower him quickly, and then move to try and take out the other two rather than divvy up their forces? Which do you think is best, or would guarantee victory at this point for the attackers? Will sell one hill at a time, or try both at the same time? Oh, did he get his forces out of there, did he? Yeah, it looks like Buzzerd's trying to retreat them, he just realised he had them. But I don't think he's going to get them out of there. Belliger is running away. Clansmen blocking their path. Rhudaur, yeah, well, it could be the same unit of clansmen. No, 2 units of clansmen are blocking their path. Okay. He might be trying to run away through this direction and try and link up with Mirkwoodr to survive. Mordor, they're quickly closing in on him. Okay, we've got Belliger archers firing into whom over here? The Elden Ring Swordmasters. Well, I thought we would fight into the Guetha Marindam myself. Okay, the switch targets now, they're going after the Imladris Guardians next. Basically, they're shooting at anybody in their range. We've got here Duno and Troll Slayers here, and more to the north. All good targets worth shooting into. And Duno and Troll Slayers here still have ammo, so Belliger archers should be firing into these guys. But no, they're focused on Imladris. Okay. I'll get their bows out. We'll switch targets. Firing to the dismounted Knights of Numenor. Allfather setting up his best unit alone. And out front. Okay, Allfather's maybe thought better of it, I don't know. Definitely seemed like he's pulling them out. Maybe heading Mirkwoodr's way. I'm not sure. Going after the Orc Maulers next. And Nazgul is here as well. These guys here, though, down to 5, and they're exhausted. So Panther had him in the fight for a little while, it would seem. Okay guys, we're back. The Elder's Young King. Who are they firing into? Rohan and Halberds. Okay. A little bit of a strange target for them, but alright. You have your Templar Guard. On the front lines, Mordor's generals in this unit also. I think maybe they're trying to fire into the barrels. Okay. Rhudaur swordsman moving up. Okay, we're back. Mordor's general here just went down. He was fired upon by AP archers. By Numenor steel bows. They took him out. I was rotting meat there. I was wondering what that was. Temple Guard here being destroyed. Mirkwoodr for the most part being left alone. Kind of wonder when we'll see him come back into the fight. Right now it's a little pikeman on pikeman. A very slow, grindy kind of battle now will ensue. Looks like the the attackers have used up a lot of their ammunition. If not all of it. So we've got Witch on Parker here starting to move in. I think we'll ×2 speed it, guys. It is super grindy right now. I'm not really seeing any sort of moves that can be pulled by either side. Maybe the witches, and I stress maybe. They got here, they're being moved up on the hill to try and fire in. They're reloading. Here we go. Let's see if or not they can fire. It says they're firing. Here we go. Solid hit there. One of their bolts got absorbed by their own trebuchet, and Buzzerd can't move it because the crew is probably in the fight now. Yeah, they're over here. It's triggered a small chain route. There you go. Another solid strike. Matter of sentries, what are they down to? 38. Which is being pulled back for now. It is 72 to 80 right now. Matter of sentries can't waste any time, they've got to get in there. Orc Javelin's being moved up, 152, so a fresh unit. I half wonder if we see the witches come back to try and fire into the Orc Javelins. Yeah, it's a big if. Should Buzzerd be trying to... Frodo send up his Black Watch Legion? And the defenders begin a big surge down the hill. At the same time, I think Mirkwood's actually moving down off the hill as we speak. I can see them in the distance there. So we'll go back to ×2 speeding it. Just sort of keep the camera maybe at this angle. We can see Mirkwood coming to the image now on the right, just below the map. I'm just trying to keep an eye there on that hill behind the trebuchet in case the witches come back. They're hiding right now amongst the Blackwatch Legion. It could be where those AP archers are trying to shoot, the Temple Guard. Looks like Temple Guard is shooting in their direction. We got here Orc Javelins, I think, trying to fire in. Yeah, they are firing in. On Buzzard's left flank. A little bit of indecision there from Valcarionh. We've got Greenwood Rangers down here. I'm seeing forces go down, then back up the hill. There we go, hang on. Witches are getting ready to fire again. Or at least looking for a target. Here we go. Oh no! All ammunition absorbed by their own trebuchet. Their fire looked great. And now they could be out of ammunition. Yep, it doesn't look good. So, a big win there. It's not a small win, it's a big win for the attackers there. Had that volley been allowed to hit its target, this attack here would have been finished. The defenders right now trying to press hard. And they might still win this fight. But I'm pretty sure the defenders, all the defenders' hearts there would have sank. Second, that trebuchet blocked the Witcher fire. It actually blocked a couple of volleys there from the Witchers. It's probably cost Angmar between 30 and 50 kills at least. You can see here, Royal Legion, they've been in the fight for a while here, and they're slicing and dicing their way forwards. Mirkwoodr looks like they're trying to come down before, but then they got scared for some reason, and they're back up the hill. Now they're sort of just hiding out. This would be a good time to send in the Blackwatch Legion, I reckon. While Numenor is still strong, and they've got the support here of the Witcher on Pikemen as well. And sending the Witcher on Blackguard. The combined force here of Numenor and Angmar should be enough to push the attackers all the way back to the bottom of the hill here. No, don't panic, Frodo. See that? The javelins there, most of them went into the trebuchet, so trebuchet working against the attackers. Now, before they were just working against the defenders. And good, he's coming back. He needs to come back. Get the Blackguard in here as well. This should be an all or nothing push. Either Angmar and Numenor will see victory here or they will be defeated, but in the event that they're defeated, as long as they commit everything, they should be able to take as many attackers as possible with them. And let's see how far they get. The surge has begun. All hands on deck. Which one? Hammerguard coming in. I think Blackguard's been committed now too, so it is a whole all hands on deck attack. I don't think we've seen a counter attack like this at Top Blast ever. See how far the boys can make it. Well, the attack's going well, but they've got to keep up with the Blackwatch. Come on, guys, get in there. They're trying. Trying to move down as fast as they can to keep up. They almost made it to the end. Oh no, there are more forces, but they're way back there. This is certainly a decent effort. Mirkwoodr should be coming right down. Oh, he is coming down right now. Good on you, Valcarionh. We've got Greenwood Rangers here. I don't know if they have any ammunition. We've got 2 units of them. Let's have a quick look. No, they've got their swords out. Both of them. Alright, here we go. Westmark Marshals, 2 coming up. Blackwatch Legion still in the game at 63 after all that. So they're getting out for another push. You better hurry up and do something. This is being shot at right now. Come on, they outnumber all the forces here in the immediate vicinity. Mordor's got to move up here quick. Alright, you can wipe out Overlord, move in. Just allowing the medicinal guard time to use their javelins, you don't want that. Overlord very lucky here. Okay, there goes Rhudaur's general. We've got AP, Wardens of the North may be firing in. Let's have a look. Yeah, it is Wardens of the North. '81 to '89. If you aren't enjoying this battle, guys, make sure you hit that like button. Of course, you haven't already. We've got Shieldman's Rohan here firing on the Mirkwoodr forces. Jeez, poor Herping archers. Shieldman's obliterated. 85. Jesus. The Shieldmaidens there absolutely wiped out almost two full units of Herping archers there in a matter of 30 seconds. Mind you, they are archers of course, but they were armoured up archers as well, remember that. And the Shieldmaidens tore through them like they were nothing. Okay, Allfather Experience here moving up. Now, did Imladris move in a little bit too late? Well, remember, he did these almost sentries up there before, but they got swarmed. Rhudaur, I don't know if they're in the fight, or if they were up there. If they were up there, then they're definitely gone. No, they're right there. Rhudaur is still very much alive. Okay. But the Rhudaur should be able to keep them preoccupied for a little while. They will lose that fight, but they should be able to do some decent damage to that unit. They'll carry on keeping the attacking forces divided. Definitely helping out the Angmar Numenor push. 88 to 92, so very tight. Very, very tight. Now, what are the Hammer Guard going to do? Overlord very aware not to be overflanked. Not overflanked, outflanked. Who's outflanking whom, I wonder? Will the Hammer Guard charge into the backs of the Rohan forces, or they'll both have Artherdain? Looks to be Overlord's forces. Oh, they broke Rohan's forces there. The enemy Swordmaster's also gone. Aminga's gone. Westmark infantry shaken on the way out. Jeez, Angmar broke him up quick. It is 92 to 95. We got here Elven King's Palace Guard from Valcarionh. Strangely, he's coming around this direction here. He had the opportunity to try and outflank the Black Mirkwoodr. Oh no, Mirkwoodr sort of fought their way through. It doesn't really matter what direction they attack them from. In fact, I think maybe Valcarionh chose the right side to attack after all. Judging from this. Okay. Elders of the Elven King here. Don't know if they have ammunition or not. I don't know. The fact that they're not going into the fight says to me they have ammunition, but I'm not sure. I don't know. You send them into battle, after all. There's the Mirkwoodr. They ran away from the Elven King's Palace Guard. Allfather we speaking here being outflanked. Same goes to the Rhudaur Blackguard here. Down to 21. These guys here trying to finish off the Wardens of the North. Elven King Palace Guard there can definitely help out with the Rohan and the Imladris forces here in the area. But Valcariohn's going to choose to go over to the Mirkwoodr maybe, I don't know. The last thing he should be doing is staying still. I don't know what he's waiting for, but he shouldn't be waiting at a crucial time like this. Where's the Elven King's Palace Guard gone? Chasing after the Black Mirkwoodr. Look, if he's going to run them away, don't charge after him. Kill the other forces in the area first. The Witches of Angmar still alive at this stage. That's impressive. Wardens here down to 12. Royal Legions down to 6. Alright, there goes Numenor's general, but most of his forces right now are already being defeated, so that should be okay for him. I'm trying to break Imladris' forces here. Frodo's general here battling away against 2 elves and Theoden. There's Overlord's general. And I think we're finished here, guys. That's it. We've got players being defeated left, right and centre. Mirkwoodr here just broke. They're on the run. We are finished, guys. Congratulations to the defenders on a close victory there. 96 to 99. Alright, there goes Allfather's general. It looks like that's the battle we're waiting on to finish. Okay, congratulations to Buzzerd and his forces on their victory today. Buzzerd here getting 2,502. Valcarionh 2,545. Rhudaur bagging 3,047. Stergier 4 1,151. Panther 937, Allfather 1012, JoeyWanKenobi here 815, Overlord 844. Didn't see that. Alrighty, so Numenor Steelbows here 103, Phrasm Swordmasters 282, Royal Legion of Armenos 160, Numenoran cohort here ranks from 108 to 175, Artherdain Shadowbows here got 231 kills, so they still do very, very well. Numenor and Steelbows there, 213. Belliger Archers here range from 174 to 233, so they do very well today. Okay, coming down here, we got Belliger Parkin 115, Numenor and Cohort here 121, and a Trebuchet 145, so decent kill counts all around, especially well done to Frodo Baggins, which must have pulled in a few kills from him there, I bet. And that is that. So, if you want to see your own replay featured here on this channel, guys, you can send them to my email at scoutsofentertainment@gmail.com. You can post replays to me directly on the Discord via my Discord ID, or you can join my Discord server at Scouts Reconnaissance, where you can post all manner of Total War replays into the Battle Replay sub-channel you will find there. This is Micka on behalf of Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Dismissed, my fellow Scouts. Catch you in the next Total War battle.